Chapter 1. The Reckoning, Declutter, and Destroy. Why we hold on to junk and why it's time to let it go. We don't just keep junk because we're lazy. We keep it because it feels safe. That cracked plastic bin full of tangled cables? It whispers, you might need this someday. The pile of scrap wood, the dead drill battery, the bucket of random bolts. It's all a safety net we never asked for but now don't know how to cut loose from. We convince ourselves that holding on is smart, that throwing out is wasteful. But the truth is, your garage is not a museum of maybe. It's a workshop for action, a training ground, a command center. And if that corner of I might fix it is bigger than the space you actually build in, you're not in control. The clutter is. Here's the hard truth. Most of what you've been saving is just weight. It's not backup, it's baggage. You're not preserving tools, you're preserving guilt. Guilt for projects you never finished. Guilt for money spent. Guilt for not becoming the guy who would have used all that stuff. And that guilt, it's stealing your space, your confidence, and your momentum. When you let go of junk, you reclaim more than square footage. You reclaim focus. You can finally see the tools you use, the projects that matter, and the garage that could fire you up instead of dragging you down. You stop apologizing for the mess to yourself, your family, your buddies, and you start owning your space like the boss you are. Letting go is not weakness. It's strength. It's clarity. It's you choosing the life you're building over the life you're hoarding. Because at the end of the day, a man cave isn't made of clutter, it's made of purpose. Face the mess like a man. Let's be real. Right now, your garage isn't a man cave. It's a landfill with walls. It's where broken gear, half-finished projects, forgotten boxes, tangled cords, expired paint cans, and every I'll get to it later decision has gone to die. It's your fault. Life happens. Now it's your responsibility, and you're here to take it back. This isn't about organizing around the junk. This is about eliminating the junk. Cutting through the noise, creating a blank slate so you can build something that actually serves you. It starts with one mindset. Brutal honesty. Ruthless decisions, zero guilt. The 4 types of garage junk you need to destroy. 1. The someday stuff. You haven't used it in 2+ years. You're not going to. Let it go. 2. The broken but maybe fixable graveyard. If you haven't fixed it by now, you won't. Toss it or part it out for useful pieces. The rest? Gone. 3. The I paid good money for that. Guilt pile. Money spent does not equal value today. If it's not serving you, it's costing you space. 4. The random crap I didn't know I still had box. If it's in a mystery box, chances are you don't need it. Open it, sort it, and be ruthless. Get rid of it. The rules of the reckoning. If it's broken, toss it. If it's a duplicate, pick the best one. If it doesn't have a home, it doesn't belong here yet. If you don't love it or use it, it's just taking up space. Get 3 bins or piles. 1. Toss, trash, or recycle it. 2. Donate. Give it to someone who will use it. 3. Keep it only if it earns the right to stay. Quick win strategy. The 60-minute purge. You don't need a whole weekend to start. Set a timer for 60 minutes. Blast some music. Go all in. Start with one corner, or shelf and move fast. Anything obviously trash equals out. Anything broken equals out. Anything you forgot you owned equals a strong, maybe. Lean toward out. Anything you haven't used in over a year equals gone. You'll be shocked at how much momentum you gain once you start. Mindset. Check. You're not losing things. You're gaining power. Every item you ditch is one less thing draining your energy. You're not just clearing space, you're reclaiming control. What to toss, what to keep, and what to donate. This is where the real decisions get made. You've faced the truth. Most of it's junk. Now, it's time to divide and conquer. The key to organizing your garage isn't clever storage. It's ruthless selection. The 3-bin system. Toss, keep, donate. You're not sorting for fun. You're sorting for freedom. Get 3 large bins, tarps, or areas marked off on the floor. Toss it. Trash. Broken, expired, or beyond repair. Donate it. Still works, but you don't use it. Keep it. Actively used or truly valuable to your lifestyle. The hard truth filters. Ask yourself these 5 questions before you keep anything. 1. Have I used this in the past year? 2. Would I buy this again today if it disappeared? 3. Is it in working condition? 4. Does it support something I do regularly? 5. Do I have a better version of this already? If you answered no more than once, ditch it. What to toss? Broken tools or duplicate screwdrivers, expired paint, oil, or chemicals. Frayed cords or outdated electronics, rusted metal parts, corroded batteries. Old boxes you never unpacked, anything with mystery parts and no label. Junk that might be useful someday, but never is. What to donate? Sporting equipment no one in the house uses. Tools you have multiples of. Lightly used power tools that aren't in your current workflow. Shelving, bins, or organizers you no longer need. Duplicates of anything. Seriously, how many rakes do you need? What to keep? Only keep what works, gets used, has a specific place in your new setup. Supports your current lifestyle, not past hobbies or future fantasies. Pro tip. When in doubt, stage questionable items in a probation box. Label it with a date 30 days from now. If you don't touch it by then, donate or toss it. Closing thought. Decluttering isn't about what you're losing. It's about creating space for what actually matters. Setting the tone. With a ruthless purge. Let's be clear. You're not spring cleaning. You're not tidying up. You're starting a garage revolution, and it begins with a ruthless purge. This is the part where you shift from thinking to doing. From planning to action. From wishful hoping to intentional clearing. What does ruthless actually mean? It means you don't pause to second guess. It means you don't keep things because they were expensive, sentimental, or might be useful someday. It means you make the hard calls fast, because hesitation is how clutter survives. Why you need to go hard at the start. The first 24 hours set the tone for your entire overhaul. This is your momentum zone. If you move decisively now, the rest will flow easier. Pacing yourself is for jogs. This is a power lift. Your purge priorities. Start where the clutter is loudest. The goal is not perfection, it's domination. Top 5 purge zones start here. 1. Workbench, broken tools, dull blades, rusted bits. Second floor clutter, buckets, gear piles, half-used bags. 3. Wall racks, old cords, outdated gear. 4. Paint and chemical shelf, expired, half-used, mystery cans. 5. To sort later, boxes. That time is now. The 3-minute rule. Hold an item. Ask yourself, if I had to make this decision in 3 minutes or less, keep, toss, or donate, what would I do? Trust that answer. Go with your gut. Move on. Build the momentum muscle. Set a timer. Grab 3 trash bags. Hit your top clutter zone and don't stop until all 3 bags are filled. 1 for trash, 1 for donate, 1 for get it out of here. Winning isn't about how pretty the space looks, it's about how much crap you got rid of. That's progress. That's power. Mindset reminder. You're not organizing around junk. You're clearing a battlefield so you can build a kingdom. Tools for the job, trash bins, muscle, and mindset. You wouldn't fix a car without a wrench. You wouldn't build a workbench without a drill. So don't start this purge without your garage cleaning arsenal, gear, grit, and a mindset that doesn't flinch. Trash bins and supplies. Your garage is about to lose a lot of dead weight. Be ready with the right tools. Heavy-duty trash bags, 3 mil contractor bags minimum. Recycling bins, cardboard, scrap metal, batteries. Donate boxes, labeled and stackable. Gloves, leather or nitrile. Dust mask or respirator for old dust and fumes. Basic cleaning kit, broom, shop vac, spray cleaner, rags. Sharpie plus masking tape for fast labeling on the go. Work light or headlamp, see deep into corners. Muscle. You don't need a 6-pack. You need a get-it-done attitude. Call in backup if needed. A buddy, teenager, or neighbor. Bribe them with pizza. You're moving fast, and an extra set of hands means fewer excuses. Lift with your legs, but declutter with your spine. Translation. Stand tall, move confidently, and own your decisions. Mindset. Tools and muscle are nothing without the right headspace. Here's your mental checklist before you start. Mental checklist. I'm not saving junk just because I bought it. I'm not keeping clutter because of guilt. I'm building something better. This is the cost. Progress, not perfection. Keep moving. This isn't emotional, it's intentional. Every decision you make is shaping your space and your future. Get your head right, then go. Pro tip: tape this mindset list to the wall. When you feel hesitation creep in, read it out loud, and then toss something. Fast start checklist: 1 day gut and dump strategy. You don't need a month. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a day, 1 day, to gut the junk, dump the dead weight, and kickstart serious momentum. This isn't a renovation. It's a reckoning in work boots. The 1 day strategy: what makes it work? It's focused. It's fast. It forces action. It shows results. It builds belief. The hardest part of any big project is the start. This strategy kills the delay and gives you a win you can see by dinner time. Prep the night before. Charge your shop vac, lights, and power tools. Gather supplies, trash bags, gloves, masks, bins, etc. Clear a staging zone for donations and trash. Fuel up. Protein, caffeine, water. Get your head in the game. Cue the playlist that makes you move like a beast. Tell everyone in the house, tomorrow the purge begins. 1 day gut and dump plan, hour by hour. Hour 1, blitz clean and surface dump. Clear trash, big obvious stuff, top layer clutter. Fill 1 bag or box every 10 minutes. Don't stop to sort, just remove what's clearly trash or unnecessary. Hour 2, zone 1, purge. Workbench plus tool wall. Break it down. Toss or relocate anything you don't use weekly. Wipe the surface after the toss. Feel the reset. Hour 3, zone 2, purge. Floor plus gear piles. Attack piles, tubs, bins. Don't get stuck reading labels. Pull out gear you forgot you owned and be honest. Hour 4, load and dump. Take out trash and donation boxes. Drive it away. Don't just move it to a different corner. Reward yourself with a meal, a break, or a blast of your favorite playlist. Rules of the day. If you hesitate, you toss it or put it in the 30-day probation bin. No reminiscing. No, maybe I'll fix it. Drink water, stay moving. Don't organize, you're here to eliminate. Loud music, fast hands, cold resolve, end-of-day goals. 3 full trash bags gone. At least 2 full boxes donated. 1 zone completely cleared. Something you were avoiding, handled. Feeling 100 pounds lighter, emotionally and physically.